guy says the horse can do.
I'm thinking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, this guy's got ticket at 5 tonight. Has chance,
the horse
has chance. This guy says the horse has chance. If you says the horse has chance,
alright.
has
It all
chance.
depends. It
Has
rained
chance.
last night.
And likes Valentine, likes birds like mine, likes jockeys, brothers, likes fudge to mine. Needs race,
boys,
needs race.
noise.
This guy says the horse needs race. If he says the horse needs
No
race,
one steer from
Needs
a
race.
handicap, but
Needs
it's real
race.
sincere.
I'm thinking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, this guy's got ticket at 5 tonight. Has chance, the horse has chance. This guy says the horse has chance. Valentine, I got the horse right here. Follow and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow, follow the
Before you take
fold.
another swallow,
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. If you're a singer and you pray no more, follow, follow the fold.
Brothers and sisters, resist the devil. That is what the Bible tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your cards, your dice, your horses. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put the devil. Remember, friends, the Save a Soul mission is located at 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and all night. Oh, never mind.
Join us, women of America. Never underestimate the power we have to define our own destiny.
The power is in your hands. We've been left with no alternative. Defy the government.
We don't want to be lawbreakers. We want to be lawmakers.
Never give up the fight.
Dolls these days, never happy, always looking to take away any fun a guy has.
Or droning on about equal rights. They got the vote. What more do they want? High maintenance, all of them.
And poor Miss Sarah, I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in the mission dodge.
Yeah, it's too bad that such a doll wastes all her time being good. How does she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Nicey Johnson.
How goes it?
Nice and nicely.
So tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he got a place for the crap game?
Still looking for a place.
The heat is on.
Well, you tell him I says I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000.
Where'd you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my body.
Everyone's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds it.
Oh, Mr. South Street, this is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Either of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit that's been running a floating crap game around here. You see him, you tell.
Hey, Nathan.
Oh, look, fellas, look, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan. I can't seem to find
Something
a...
wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Lieutenant Brannigan, well, I hope you don't think I was talking about you. No. There are other lousy Brannigans.
I imagine you're having trouble finding a place for your crap game, Detroit.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know, seeing as you now have to live on your salary.
Watch it.
So, you find a place for the game yet?
I was just over at the Biltmore garage. Joey says he'd take a chance and lend me the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000.
In cash.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. You know what day today is? Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here with high plays. The greasy town.
Brandy bought a Bates.
Scram and slam.
I know. I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now got a lock at the door at the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot, but the 1,000 bucks we ain't got. Why is so reliable? Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, where it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say, Nathan, do you want to know who's looking for action? Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson, now there is the highest player of them all.
So why don't you borrow the 1,000 from Sky?
With Sky, that kind of money ain't lending money, it's betting money. So, why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet Sky 1,000 or something?
You'd bet with Sky Masterson.
I ain't scared. No, I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, provided I can figure out a bet on which there is absolutely no chance of me losing. I mean, he likes crazy bets. Ooh, look. Run down to Mindy's restaurant and ask her how many pieces of cheesecake she sold yesterday and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel?
What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm running the crap game, she will never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide, pigeons.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye, a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay, Adelaide, honey, that's gonna go right to your thighs, but you can pull it off. Hello, Harry.
Hey, Benny, baby. Some weather we're having. Any plans for the holidays?
Come on, Lulu, he ain't biting.
Allow Benny and I to accompany you, Mimi.
But, how are rehearsals?
That slave driver, Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says to him, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta go get something to eat. And he says to me, you don't want to eat. You just want to go meet that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
So what you say to him?
So I says to myself, I'll meet whoever I want. Oh, Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present? For me? A belt?
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. Oh, honey, that is so sweet. Listen, well, about your present, well, I didn't get you one, I'm sorry.
That's all right. You know, I kind of like it when you forget to get me presents. It makes me feel like we're already married.
Listen, honey, don't you worry. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, dear, I can do without just about anything. Just as long as you do not start running your crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought.
So yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Oh, strudel and cheesecake. Hey, that's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, honey, look, nothing. I'm expecting a fella, and, well, I know
Nathan,
you're hungry and...
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, God, I would never. I just, I don't want your sandwich to get soggy is all. Fellas?
Nathan, I swear to God!
Thank you.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
Guy Masterson, how are you? In town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
Nah, I can't. I got to, Listen, why don't we go down to Mindy's restaurant and get a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
No thanks. I think I'll get the later results.
Oh, but you will admit, though, that Mindy's cheesecake is the greatest in the country.
Yeah, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet, there are some who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which would you say she sells more of, cheesecake or strudel?
Well, I never gave it much thought, but if everybody's like I am, I'd say she sells a lot more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man, about to go out into the world, my father took me and said, "Son, one of these days, a man will come to you in your travels with a deck of cards and promise you that one of those cards will jump out and squirt cider in your ear. Now, son, don't take this bet, because as sure as you are standing there, you will end up with an ear full of cider." Now, Nathan, I'm not claiming you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, you don't think that?
However, if you're looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 you do not know the color of necktie you have on.
Well, it's no bet. Oh, gray. What a crazy color.
We dropped Adelaide down at the drugstore. She said to pick her up after her show at the Hot Box and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Nathan! That is husband talk. You have got the kind of doll in Adelaide that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love her, and I mean, besides, a guy without a doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the raps on dolls, believe me. I'm just saying, figure and weight for age, they're about the same.
Is that so? Well, then, how come you ain't got a doll? Well, how come you're going to Havana alone?
I like to travel light, but if I were to bring a doll, there'd be a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll and I name it. Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I can name a doll, you would take her to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name, her.
Her? Cider.
Oh, Sarah, it all seems so useless. It's real tough work trying to save these evil men, huh?
Ladies, won't you help us in the fight for equal rights?
Oh, come on. We're exhausted enough as it is trying to lead the sinners to the light.
Don't you want to establish a society in which you and I can access work and education equally with men?
Don't be absurd. Men and women are different.
We fight the Lord's fight every day to save those misguided men.
Those gamblers and gangsters aren't worth the effort. I say let them reap what they sow.
You can't mean that.
Absolutely. For too long, they've dominated women's lives. We'd all be better off without them.
Besides, we can't let them have all the fun. We'll also want to help them all the time.
It's time we had some fun of our own too.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, great, because we don't already got enough to deal with.
Well,
I think I'm gonna go pray for them girls. Come on.
I'll just tidy this place up and bring it back to its gaudiness again, and then I'll join you.
You take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Hey, didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Maybe. I've been trying to gather up the courage to come in here.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets. They should offer you a great deal of comfort.
Thanks.
And I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure, Miss Sarah.
How did you know my name?
Allow me to introduce myself, Sky Masterson. I think it's real swell to see such a pretty, nice-looking girl like yourself sacrificing herself for the sake of others.
Here is another one of our pamphlets, which I think you should read.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some personal help.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
No, I need private lessons. What about dinner?
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you really here?
I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Lying's a sin. Look, why don't you let me help you? I bet I can fill this place up with sinners.
I don't bet.
Well, let's make a proposition. 12 genuine sinners in this meeting.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
And why would you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker, IOU, 12 sinners. Ask anybody, it's as good as gold. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
El Café Cubana in Havana.
Havana?
Where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's? Look, the food is great, and the flight gets us there in 4 hours.
Please go away.
Somewhere out there, there'll be a man that'll appeal to the general. I wonder what it'll be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he won't be. I'm interested in what he will be.
For I've imagined every bit of him, from a strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his wine.
Have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You got the guy all figured out, huh?
I have.
Even what he smokes all figured out.
I'll figure it out. I'll know when my love comes along. I'll take a chance. I'll know he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
I'll know by a strong, steady voice, whose feet on the ground. I'll know as I run to his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be slow. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along.
No, this is love. You can't go like that. What are you buying, a guy or a horse?
Well, I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know, long before we can speak. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop, and I'll stare, and I'll know that before we can speak, I'll know in my heart, I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? And I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in the throne. Yes, I'll know when my love arms aloft, when my love arms aloft. I'll drop in again tomorrow in case you want to crack at the other cheek.
And now, for our grand finale of our Around the World review, we take you down to the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and the hot box from It's.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you, about you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you'll bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle, doodle-doodle, doodle-doodle-doo. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, though it beats me all to heck, beats me all to heck, how I'll ever tend the farm when I want to keep my arms about you, about you, about you. I'm going to the dickens, 'cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you'll bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle, doodle-doodle, doodle-doodle. Goodbye now.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around my neck, hug around my neck, and a barrel in the neck, and a talk about you.
Hello, Nathan dear.
Adelaide, how are you? What you got there?
A book.
A book, another book. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, this book, the doctor gave it to me. I went to see him about my cold.
Oh, how is your cold, by the way?
Oh, it's the same. Anyway, he gave me this book because he thought my cold might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the type of psychology that tells you why certain girls do certain kinds of things. Now, what do you think I got in this box over here?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a veil. I've had it for 3 years now. I won't show you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
Anyways, Nathan, I've got the veil. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
Oh, what?
Our blood test, Nathan, it's the law.
What a city. First they closed my crap game and now they open my veins.
But see, Nathan dear, we are planning on getting married, and you are not planning on running your crap game again.
Oh, Adelaide, why do you think I closed the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you and I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there ever was.
Nathan? You alone? Benny didn't come with you. No? He must have sent flowers or a note or something? I'm sure he just forgot.
I was all dated up tomorrow with Harry and he breaks on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm on my knees.
Get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
You're getting yourself worked up over nothing. We're going to get married and everything will be fine.
I don't believe you anymore.
You'll feel better tomorrow. Look, let me see that old smile again. That's my girl.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little Vanderbilt, the person can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you figure the strapping hawkeye like. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel climb, the person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See no. Tendency, see no. Chronic organic symptoms. Toxic or hypertense. Affecting the eyes, the ears, the nose, and the throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on or off, the person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, the person can develop blood grip. When they get on the train to Niagara, she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned, and the mood's sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop like grip, love post with the wheezing and the sneezing and the sinus. It's really a pip from a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a Benny didn't show up to watch the show tonight. He didn't even send a flower, a card, or note.
I've just about had it with Harry, too. At least Nathan showed up to see you, huh, Adelaide?
Ladies, we caught your show.
So demeaning.
Thanks, hon.
Girl, don't you know the meaning of demeaning?
Oh, sure do. Amazing.
Ladies, you gotta forget about these men troubles and not let them get in the way of your talents.
But I use my talents to find myself a rich man.
A girl's gotta get herself noticed to get herself a rich husband. We can't be showgirls forever, you know?
You shouldn't have to do all the chasing. Forget about those men and let them chase you instead.
You ladies are worth more than feathered canaries singing up on stage for some bored gamblers.
No canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Pop the cord. Is that a man you once adored? He's nothing but an albatross, never a stubble cry. Forget about the boy. Pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulls the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rat, and I flatter. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't you think about him. Sister, you're much better off without him. You can put the blues and kiss goodbye, and put the sun back in the sky. When he comes crawling, I'm not falling. Hallelujah! Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy.
You know, you girls might have something here. I am not going to let Nathan Detroit get me down. No more.
Sing it, sister.
I just don't know what happens. Here I am talking normally with you guys, but when Lulu's around, I lose it. My mouth fills up with straw.
I don't care if your mouth fills up with stupid straw. I want to throw craps. You fellas ain't half so much fun without a wager involved. Nathan better get his act together. I got some big players interested. Speaking of, just saw Sky with Miss Sarah, and you should have seen him. Should give him a look that would cool off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so we don't take her to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. God, where is Nathan? He ought to start lighting up the game.
I suppose trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide. She is always taking his mind off good, honest work.
Yes, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness. But we must be tolerant of this weakness, because I'm told it's worldwide. What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. Picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's happening at the Roxy. What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. Story about a man bought his wife a small room with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sat home in front of a television set that used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has nipped him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough. When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane as only a John can be for a Jane. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you meet a sport and his cash has run short, you can bet that he's banking it on some dough. When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on a Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol, call it dumb, call it clever,
Oh, but you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
Well, we finally lost him.
Oh, you know, Sarah, I do think you could have paid a little bit more attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
Dorothy, I don't know what to think. This town, the men, stroll around with the air of.
Oh, yes, Anna, we know.
And the women, they are worse, shameful. This day to show their bare arms and legs to any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Yes, Anna, we know.
I remember a time when a lady carried herself with decorum.
We know. Some people.
I mean, what can we do? Our little mission is in such an unsavory neighborhood. By the way, Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning.
No, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post in the first place. Well, let's go to lunch. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah.
We didn't expect you to come into town, General.
Ladies, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
Won't you come in, join us for lunch?
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. We at headquarters have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Close the mission.
General, please. Someone could do good here, even if I can't.
Are we now to be meeting for tomorrow night? But will anyone be here?
Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing. My name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do I do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a great success around here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
I beg your pardon.
Look, why don't you come to the big meeting tomorrow night and see for yourself?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Well, hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
You all got your carnations? Remember, none of you will be let into the game without your red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where is the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the guys at the Brookmore Garage?
I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
It's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me.
Detroit, if you don't have no place for your crap game, simply tell us and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Well, now, Harry, let's take it easy here.
I'd like to introduce you to Big Jewel from Chicago.
Well, how do you do, Big Jewel?
I came here to shoot crap.
I am sure there's no crap game tonight. Big Jewel will be considerably displeased. And when Big Jewel's displeased, things get messy.
Well, Big Jewel, when I say that, when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can be sure that,
Well, well. What an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of Harry the Horse, Rusty Benny, Detroit, Big Jewel, and Mustache Mike. What's the occasion, gentlemen?
well, we were just having a...
It's a party.
What kind of party?
Goodbye, girl. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married. This is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married. For
he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. which nobody can deny.
Oh my God, Adelaide, I'm so happy for you.
Not before time. Nathan's been sitting on that fence long enough.
Oh, Mimi, stop it. Oh, this is so exciting. I've always wanted to be a bridesmaid. Who's going to be your maid of honor? And Nathan, who's going to be your best man? Benny, maybe? How does that sound, Benny?
Do you want to back a bit, Lulu, sweetie?
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Gee, just think. After 14 years, I'm finally going to be Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Gee, time certainly does fly. Now, when I saw you here with all of these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor
No,
dinner.
I
thought it was a
bachelor dinner. Yeah, it's a bachelor dinner.
Tell me, Nathan, when's the happy date?
Well, we could, there's.
Well, Nathan, these gentlemen took all this time to give you a wonderful bachelor dinner. The least you can do is tell them the date.
Yeah, Nathan, when's it going to be?
Well, we don't have a license yet, so this.
You could elope.
What?
Drive down to Maryland. They'll marry you right away. They don't even ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the heck?
I have so much to do before we elope. Nathan, you'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night, won't you?
We'll have a table reserved, and I'll be dressed in whatever you eloping.
Come along, Adelaide. Let's go.
Oh, God.
And my congratulations, Nathan. I only hope there is nothing in heredity.
You are indeed a lucky fellow, Nathan. A most beautiful doll. Wouldn't you agree, Big Jewel?
Let you crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
Well, how can I? The money from the sky ain't come in yet.
Or maybe it won't come. Or maybe he took his doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. I mean, she wouldn't have gone with him, right? She wouldn't have.
Bold and stray no more.
She couldn't
Stray
have
no more. Stray no more.
gone. She couldn't have gone with him.
Stray no more.
Oh, Shida.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight and fill the cup with my baby tonight. I'd like to sup with my baby tonight, refill the cup with my baby tonight, but I ain't up till my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to coo with my baby tonight and pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I'd like to coo with my baby tonight, pitch the woo with my baby tonight, but I ain't dance with my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche. It's Spanish for milkshake.
Dulce de leche. What's in it besides milk, of course?
Sugar, a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Bacardi? Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink their milk. 2 more dulce de leche.
Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clingy. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. And if I were a lamp, I'd light. Or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding-dong-ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning? Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a Brit, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. And if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. How if I were Sally? I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go
Look, we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Hey, nice to meet ya. You know, you have a great figure. If you ever feel like a change of career, we're always looking for new dancers. We've open auditions on Tuesdays. You should call down.
Don't listen to Mimi. She's just being silly. Auditions are on Monday. Now that is how you throw a party. I just hope you girls will be as nice to me when my big day comes.
I think that's enough cocktails for you.
I'm just saying, it could be any day now.
Yes, Lulu, we'll be there with bells on.
Hello, Sky.
Hello, Miss Adelaide.
The girls just threw me a kitchen shower.
That's wonderful.
You know, Sky, Nathan and I were eloping tomorrow night, right after the hot box.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, girls, I feel like a housewife already. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, what time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock?
I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
Yeah, you're figuring something out I've known for quite a while. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. I never told nobody.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sky. Look, you guys, Sarah's here. Oh, Sarah, it's no good. They all know they're sinners and they just don't care. You know, repent! I tell them, but they just laugh at me.
Arvad, dear, calm yourself, or you'll be feeling faint again soon. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We've been out all night. Guess what?
The streets were full of sinners.
Exactly. It was wonderful. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Then you're even more tired than I am.
What's going on? Nathan, what's going on?
Canasta!
Wait a minute, I'm losing 10 G's.
Someone must have tipped them off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time. This is the first scene I've seen a floating crap game going full blast. Inside a mission.
Crap game?
Miss Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this.
This never would have happened if I hadn't. I should have never gone with you.
No, you went for the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you again tomorrow?
Everyone's welcome at the mission.
That's not what I meant.
You said it yourself, Sky. It's no good.
What kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
Looks like you've been duped, Sarah. How many times do sweet ladies fall for their charms?
We'd never make a mistake like that.
Though he is really dreamy.
Not you too.
And the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat. That was late 48, I recall. And last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said, as I ran down the hall, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the gloves, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arrange was a token of your esteem. When I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a harmless dream. So take back your ring to from whence it came, and tell them to Holland Rises for some other day. Take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? I'm screaming, take back the gown,
expensive gift you bring was a token of your esteem. When I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. Don't take back your things, those old worn-out pelts, and go short the squeeze for somebody else.
Well, wouldn't you?
Sky, you see Miss Adelaide? I'll bring her a message from Nathan.
What's the message?
Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with
A rare tropical disease.
yeah, that's not bad.
Nicely, where is Nathan?
The crap game.
The crap game?
Still going on. Big Jewel. Being a large loser does not wish the game to terminate.
Okay, well, where's the game?
You looking for some action?
No, I just want to clear some stuff up with some of the guys. I gave my market to, what?
Yeah, I'll meet you outside.
What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Nathan's in Pittsburgh with the rare tropical ant.
Sky, what does that mean? Where's Nathan? Is it the crap game again?
You know, Nathan, why does it surprise you?
Because he promised me that he would change.
Look, why is it the minute you dolls get a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you just get married like normal people do and have a normal life like normal people do and live in a normal house with like wallpaper and bookends?
Look, guys like Nathan Detroit and, yeah, Sky Mets, and we don't belong to lives like that. So when dolls like you get mixed up, it gets messy. I'll see you in a couple months,
Will you see Nathan before you leave?
maybe.
Tell him I never want to speak to him again. And have him call me here.
Why don't you just get another guy?
Wait till you fall in love. You'll know.
Yeah.
In other words, just from waiting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu.
Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. I just want to get away from this place, to get somewhere where the sinners are all respectable and well behaved.
Oh, wouldn't that be a grand place? You know, I hear in Oregon they have some pretty well-mannered sinners, and in Iowa they're supposed to be polite.
Sister Anna, why don't you go make us all a nice cup of tea?
Good idea, Dorothy. A nice cup of tea will come us all.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And soon they'll be praying here. Even a man like Sky Masterson, he came here seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Of course I knew that. I just didn't know you were going to get stuck on him.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But Sarah, if you can love him enough, then maybe...
Good evening, ladies. How goes it with the soul saving? Tonight's the big meeting, isn't it?
Supposed to be. The general's coming.
The general's a tough doll.
We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you forgot something, but me being a gambler, I don't forget. I owe you my market for 12 sinners here tonight.
Mr. Masterson, last night our mission was filled with all of your friends. Let us just say we're even.
If
you don't pay up on that marker, I'm going to tell the whole town that you're a dirty welter!
Nicely, which way is the game?
About a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Wait a minute, where are you all going? I came here to shoot crap.
We've had enough. Let's go home.
You see, Big Jewel, the boys are slightly fatigued, having been shooting crap for quite some time now, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who's tired. I'm out 25G, so nobody is leaving.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Jewel. It is not merely that he is a bad loser, it is just that he prefers to win. Isn't that right, Big Jewel?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 2,000. And Detroit, I'm going to roll you, willy or nilly. If I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose, you'll give him cash. I want to hear it from Big Jewel.
You'll give me cash. Put up your dough.
I just remembered, I'm all open tonight. I gotta go meet the Adelaide.
Detroit?
Yep. Wouldn't it be more convenient if I put it right in your pocket?
Get up your dough. 11. I win.
Well, that clears me out.
I will now play with the rest of you guys. Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Say, fresh blood. Looking for some action?
No, I just want to talk to some of the guys for a moment.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
It'll only take a minute. It's about Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fella I was telling you. Took the mission doll to Havana.
Listen, you're slowing up the action around here, fellow.
You want some action? How about we make a proposition? Am I right or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Kindly return this to Sears Roebuck.
Now look, you guys. At 409 West 49th Street, Miss Sarah Brown's having a midnight meeting, and I promised her that all of you would be there. And when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are pretty high up among the paint cards.
I ain't wasting no evening at Hallelujah joints.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee you, the air up there smells a lot cleaner than it does down here. And it wouldn't hurt some of you to learn how to do something other than making the odds on a 4 the hard way. Anybody?
No.
Well, Nathan, I tried. I'll see you around.
Okay, Sky. Ooh, look, about that Havana business, I regret I temporarily do not have the funds to pay you.
You don't need to, you win.
But I thought you took that mission doll to Havana.
You took wrong.
All right, Big Jewel, get up. I now have the dough to roll you, but with my dice.
Nothing doing. With them dice, you can't make it past to save a soul.
What did you say?
I said, with them dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
What if I could save his soul? And his. And yours. And yours. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. $1,000 each for a marker of your souls. I win, you all come to the big meeting tonight. We got a deal?
Yeah.
You too, Nathan. $1,000 against your soul.
Well, me, I don't even know if I got one. No? Okay.
You got one somewhere. Now give me the dice. Got a lot more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me, the pickings have been blushed, and yet, before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck let a gentleman see,
let a gentleman see
how nice a dame you can
how
be.
nice a dame you can be.
I know the way you treated other guys you've been with.
Luck be a lady with me.
A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make those little snake eyes at me when I've bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite.
Let's keep the party polite.
Never get out of my sight.
Never get out of my sight.
Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out. Right. Ha!
Adelaide.
Oh,
Oh,
what a coincidence.
I hope you ain't sore about tonight. Nicely explained to you about everything.
Look, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Well, how can you get yourself so upset over one lousy elopement?
Nathan, it is no use. I have succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I have got you completely out of my...
Oh,
Nathan.
Adelaide, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. Look, we'll get married and we'll have a home and a white house with green fences, just like the Whitney colors.
You know, maybe we could make everything all right. It's not even midnight. 10 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. Wait, I can't.
Nathan, what is the matter with you? Why can't we elope right now?
I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
This is the biggest, most unforgivable lie you have ever told me.
But I promise you, it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, and you give me a kiss, and you grab in your hat, and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me, I love you.
The best years of my life, I'm the fool to give
Alright, already, I'm just a no good Nick. Alright, already, it's true. So new, so sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
Gamble it here, you gamble it there, you'll gamble on anything, all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone by,
Adelaide.
and I think of the way I
Adelaide.
tried, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me, I love
When
you.
you wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail you
Alright, already. So call a policeman. Alright, already. It's true. So new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
And again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that. And I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air. I'm telling you now that what's the road when I think of the time gone could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've spoken to these people day after day, and I can't reach them. I think you would just better.
We came along to show our support, but you are not sinners, and our little mission is in great need of sinners.
Nevertheless, we ladies must stick together, no matter what, to the end.
Yes, to the very end. But of course, come join us.
Welcome, brothers. Welcome. Who would like a nice cup of tea? Tea? Tea?
Gosh, anything is stronger.
Well, we have coffee, but I should warn you, it's rather sharp in the stomach. Not to my taste at all.
I'm fine.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Well, Miss Sarah, here you are. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean some of them up.
Gentlemen, take a seat if you will.
Yeah, sit down, all of yous. And this is a mission, not Rosalind. I suggest you act accordingly. Since I'm to depart for Point West tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit as Major Domo in my place. Nathan, if anybody does not act accordingly, they'll have Sky Masson to deal with personally.
So, you heard him, you guys. General, your dice.
Thank you. Gentlemen, we are truly honored to have you all here tonight. Tonight's meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come on, hey! Harry.
No.
Harry the horse.
And Sky was rolling us for our souls or whatever.
I beg your pardon.
Sky Masterson rolled us 1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't understand.
I do, General. It means they're only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful. This whole meeting is a result of gambling. This shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you've done remarkable work.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Ah!
We will now hear testimony from, come on, fellas. Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Well, it happened to be kind of funny. Like a dream. That's it. A dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, "Someone fade me." The passengers, they knew right from wrong, for the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. The people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I sailed road to heaven. By some chance, found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey. But the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said, beware, you're on a heavenly trip. The people all said, beware, beware, you're scuttleless shit. And the devil will drag you under by the fancy tie around your wicked throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down.
Anything we can do for you, Brother Brannigan? Care to testify?
Yeah, I'll testify. I'll testify that you ran a crap game in this here very mission last night. Miss Sarah, aren't these the gentlemen? Aren't these the fellows?
I've never seen these people before in my life.
Hey, there's a great broad.
Hey!
Hey!
Thank you, Miss Sarah. Fellas, I've something to confess myself. We did run a crap game here last night, and for this we are very sorry, ain't we, boys?
We're very sorry.
Ain't we, boys?
Yeah.
I've something else to confess. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain girl on a trip to Havana with him. This was wrong, as I know now, but I won the bet, which makes me feel much better.
You won the bet.
Yeah, he told me he didn't take her to Havana.
Hallelujah.
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 We will now sing number 224, Follow the Fold.
Follow the fold and stray no more. Stray no more. Stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll stray no more. Follow, follow the fold.
Hello. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée.
Good evening. So, when's the wedding?
The 12th. I've never. Whoever it is, you've got it bad, huh? You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other day, oh no, you're not in love with Sky, you poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan too. I think I still do. But that's love, you know?
Adelaide, do you think men like Sky can ever change?
For 14 years, I've tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he might be if he were different. But they just can't change.
A while ago at our prayer meeting, some of the gamblers acted as maybe they could change.
Gamblers. At your prayer meeting. Did you hear the name Nathan Detroit there?
Yes, I'm sure I heard that name.
Well, how do you like that rat? Just when he ought to be lying, he's telling the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you should be glad you're through with Sky Masterson, too.
I am.
What, are we crazy or something? At Wanamaker's and Saks and Klein's, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
From every Bethel market, from Borneo to Rome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You've simply got to gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now, doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Whatever. Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play, crazy and wild and free.
Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow.
Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today.
Marry the man today.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Don't let him get away.
Don't let him get away.
Hurry and track him down or attack him and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter. Marry the man today and save the fist for after.
Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Reader's Digest.
Guy Lombardo.
Rogers Mint. Glosses.
Ovaltine.
Marry the man today. Handle it meek and gently.
Marry the man today and train him subsequently.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby.
Have two.
Sick. Stop. Marry the man today. Rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways.
Change his ways. Change his ways.
Tomorrow.
What hope have we while girls like that are the norm? As if the best thing they can get out of life is a wedding ring? Where's their drive, their passion, their sense of self and purpose in life? I don't know. Sometimes I think we've bitten off more than we can chew.
That sounds suspiciously like you're giving up, and we mustn't do that.
Virginia's right. We have to remain strong.
And strike a blow. Life for a woman can't be all about getting married and having babies.
After all, we do represent half the women on earth. Just imagine what we could do if we were given half the opportunities that are just handed to men.
We have to educate women to raise to their expectations that they can have a life outside of home and work. We have to vote now, and we've seen what can be achieved in women work for
We don't have to write off love and marriage and all that, but we don't have to be defined by it either. I have a dream of running my own newspaper someday. I want to be a pilot. Just imagine it. First woman flying a plane across the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know. Seems like a dream too big for a girl like me.
Dorothy, I think everyone deserves a chance to fly around the world even.
I have some novels I want to publish, and not have to make a male name to have them published under would be great. I don't think I look like a Victor anybody.
And I'm going to be the first female mayor of New York. Just imagine it. We have the vote now. Maybe it's time we changed our old banner from votes to women to vote for women candidates. Next step, the presidency.
Now there's a dream.
Hey, Benny baby. You look swell. How do you like my dress? It's something I picked out just specially for Adelaide's big day.
Sure I do.
Benny, you always know just what to say.
You know me, Nina. Isn't this interesting? Sometimes, when the stars line, Nathan and Adelaide, Sky and Sarah, Benny and Lulu. That only leaves, well,
Nathan, darling, we are all waiting for you.
okay, now that he's here, where's the wedding?
Holy smokes.
Nathan, what is the matter with you?
I forgot to get a place for the wedding.
How about the Biltmore Garage?
Pull and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Put down the bottle and we'll say no more. Follow, follow, follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crop game?
No.
Brother Masterson.
Yes, Brother Detroit.
May we use your mission for our wedding?
Oh, of course. You know, I just married Sister Sarah and Brother Masterson there. Be happy to do the same for you too.
A female justice of the peace.
A great day.
Truly historic.
Congratulations, Adelaide.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is
Obadiah?
he wishes you every bit of happiness, and so do I.
Well, thank you. You know, we are going to be so happy. We are going to live in a lovely white house right out in the suburbs. And Nathan is going to be there with me every single night.
See a guy reach for stars in the sky. You can bet that he's doing it for some dough. When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane. That's only a John could be for a day. When you see a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flat the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
till our revolting's done. And we'll have a trust for revolting, we're revolting. Oh my God. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have a trust for revolting, we're revolting.
Screaming hard!
Take out your hockey sticks and use it as a sword. Never get no weeping in store. We'll find out when the chalk is stored and all the pictures on the board. We're not insulting, we're revolting. We're revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have a trust for revolting, we're revolting.
Hey, y'all. Hello. First of all, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. We really appreciate the support. We especially want to thank the coaches. We've got Robbie, our choreographer. Shane! Oh my God. Helen, our vocal coach. Quiva, our acting coach. Quiva! Quiva! Shane, the acting coach. And last, but definitely not least, the one who makes it all possible, Claire. Got it. And of course, not really, oh yeah, okay. All the beautiful costumes tonight are done, and thanks to Kirsten. Kirsten! So, I think I speak on behalf of all the people that are sadly leaving Trading Faces this year, that these were the best years of our life. And you know, made some of the best friends of our life. And just thank you guys for everything. Just thank you.
Revolting times, we sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the trust for revolting, we're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting